Good morning, students. Once again, we are back in the class of physical education. We have started the chapter physical changing trend in physical education. Okay, how the trend has changed the field of physical education. Earlier, what used to be the what was physical education, how people used to think about physical education. But as the time has changed, people have started to move, and people have changed their mentality. Now they are more conscious about their health, and because of their physical education sports, now they are more conscious about their health. That is why they are some earlier nobody used to few people used to take physical education as a career prospects. But now people are starting to think about physical education. So we have done with the regarding the careers, we have done with the first option, that is teaching in physical education. You can become a teacher. That is the middle class school or high class or you can go for senior secondary class. That was the what was the qualification, that is you should be having the certificate course in the physical education, diploma course in physical education. That is after 12th, then after graduation, you should going, you should have a qualification diploma in physical education. 2 year diploma course in physical education. After that comes, if you are going for, you are taking physical senior secondary physical education classes, you should be MPhD. That means you should be a postgraduate in physical education. Then only you will go for higher classes. After that, once the school is over, then there are the other professions, there are the lines where you teach physical education. That is in college or universities. When you are teaching in college, what is the basic requirement? MPhD. Okay, but you should have cleared or you should have qualified the NET examination. If you're going to universities, you should have a PhD. You should have a PhD, then only you are eligible for university. That is okay. In the field of physical education. After that, now comes the after it comes coaching. Those who are having a basic qualification in physical education also, they can also opt for this career. Coaching in a particular game. Coaching in particular game. Okay, what happens? Generally, you are specialized in a particular game. You go you are good sport person for a particular game. You are specialized in X, Y, Z. So cricket is your specialization, or you go for basketball or etc. Then you go for what to say, you go for coaching diploma in that particular game. You are specialized in that particular game. Okay. Now, what is the difference between the coach and teacher? Teacher teaches you regarding theoretical and all, but the widest of the coach is that he has to teach he has to do practically. He will get more information regarding how he will do practically on the ground. Theoretical is something different, practical is something different. Okay, so you should be able to handle the coach handle the students on the ground, the coach handle the students on the team on the ground. You should have practical knowledge of this particular game. So who is having a little bit of knowledge of physical education also can go for the professional coaching, for the professional coaching. He can become a coach, specialized coach of a particular game of his choice. Of his choice, but of his choice that he should have some certificate or that, then only he can apply for the course. Without any certificate or that, okay, you are not, you are just 12th pass, graduation pass, but no certificate, you are not you will not select any game at once only. So coaching. So what is little bit information about coaching? Those who are already having the basic educational qualification have the option of becoming coaches by first obtaining specialized training in whichever field of sport. In whichever field of sport, okay, particular game or sport, particular game of whether you what is the specialized game, you have a particular game of your own specialization. You choose football, you choose basketball, you choose volleyball. No problem. But you should have a specialization, you should have marketing, you should have knowledge of that particular game. You are specialized in that particular game. Coaching is slightly different from teaching. Coaching is slightly different from teaching. because as it places deeper focus on the practical side of the things. You have to be practically in the coaching field. You have to be practically in the coaching field. Okay. While theoretically, okay, I can say, okay, to go suppose who is not a professional coach, who is not having professional information knowledge about sports, what he will do if I say I XYZ goes a particular team. Okay, he is okay. Who will be a particular only play that particular in terms of basketball or in terms of cricket. What is the coach? He can find out the talent. Okay, this particular person is good in ball. This particular person is good in batting. So according to his qualification, only he will send the players for batting also for bowling also when the requirement is there. He can improve his basic where he was committing a mistake. He can improve his mistake also. He can correct his mistakes also. Okay, now theoretical I can teach you okay. Swing around like this, pull the ball like this. Theoretical that is something different. Practically applying it on the ground. Practically applying it on the ground. That is the duty of the coach. How to apply, how to implement that particular thing, what he can learn, where that particular will suit, or where that particular player will fit in that. He will be having a particular knowledge where he will fit to that according to the team. He can make a substitute for you. There you can substitute it if you are having any ability which a player will suit to that particular moment. Okay, suppose you are the one for cricket, you have to accelerate the run rate. Now what you do? You have to send up a good batsman for at most. Suppose who is a good bowler also, all rounder also, you have to send a good batsman or all rounder at that particular moment. Similarly, basketball, when you send the shooter, you are trailing by few points. Time is less. Okay, the shooter is required so that he can do the shooting at particular moment, and he can decrease the score margin, and automatically okay, you can win also. So coaching is slightly different. Coaching is slightly different from teaching as it places deeper focus on the practical side of the things. Practical side of the things. A coach will also suppose you are running 100 meters. Usain Bolt, don't you think that he will be having some coaches also? How to correct his mistake? When to accelerate in that particular event? Particular run, suppose 100 meters, okay, first 10 meters go slow and after that you start accelerating and when you have to run far for that particular 10 to 5 to 10 meters. So the coach find out where you're committing the mistakes and he will correct that errors so that the best can be brought out of a particular sportsman. So that the best can be brought out from a particular sportsman. A coach not only trains his or her players to be physically fit and skilled. He also instills in the mental courage and team spirit. Okay, what are few things that a coach tells to the player, gives to the player? Mental spirit, what to say, you can say mental courage. Generally, what happens? A player will think, okay, I will lose this match. Before the match only, you think, I will lose this particular match. But it is a coach who will say, no, we can win this. Okay, we are having this plus points in our team. These are some negative points in that team. Overcome that negative points and you will win. Overcome that negative points and plus your points, you can win this particular match. Give them motivation, positive motivation. What will happen if you are giving positive motivation? Automatically you can bring out the best from a particular player or from a team also. She scouts for potential players. She scouts for potential players and drills them to perfection by observing and analyzing their performance and give them constructive criticism. Okay, you are committing this mistake. Constructive criticism. Okay, don't take it as a negative value for you. It is helping you only. Okay, you are committing this mistake. overcome this mistake, what will happen if you are overcoming your mistake? That coach is bringing out the best from you. The coach is bringing out the best from you inside you. He is bringing out the best from inside you. Generally, what happens regarding cricket also regarding there are few mistakes regarding if you are going for basketball, how to do the shooting correctly. There is a particular what to say stance, particular pose by which only you can by which you are shooting, you can have a perfect shooting action. So a coach will be that okay, he should give that correct. He should tell you this is the shooting, this is the correct shooting action. If you are committing mistake, how he can remove that mistake inside from inside you, and he can go for the correction of that, correction of a mistake. So the duty of the coach is bring out the talent from a particular player, get the talent from a particular player, and if he is correct, he is doing mistakes, correct those mistakes. So he or she scouts for potential players, introduces them to perfection by observing and analyzing their performance. Okay, he or she updated on the latest tools and techniques that had a crucial role of boosting the player's confidence and leading to the path of victory. Leading to the path of victory. What will be there? He will be updating you with the latest tools and techniques for that particular game. Latest tools and techniques for that particular game that will be beneficial for you, and you can whatever if you are having the techniques, it can lead to the road. It can lead to the road to the victory. It can lead to the road to victory. You can win that particular match or particular competition. He or she must also have strong communication skills. A coach usually faces a lot of pressure. A coach usually faces when the team is losing, who is being criticized, not the players, but the coach, because the training he has given to the players, the training he has given the players. Somebody said he should have sent a particular player in cricket, for example, cricket at number 4, at number 5. This player would have been sent at that moment when he got out. So it is who has to who has to listen to the criticism, who has to listen to the people, the coach. He is having a lot of pressure from all around, even in the matches, not in the even the national matches, also even in the district matches also. Only those who are ready to take the challenge for long hours of practice and who are better fitted for the job, are better fitted for the job. Job opportunities for aspiring coaches are available at colleges, state, and central department of schools. What happened here regarding the state? Generally, there is a sports council in every state. Generally, there is a sports council in every state. So, what happened? This sports council will have these coaches. Whenever the team participates in national tournaments, the coaches who are in the sports council, they will be accompanying the team for that particular tournament. They will be accompanying the team for that particular tournament, and he will be the coach of that particular state. Okay, like for example, national games, for national, you question national championship for that particular team. Then comes national games also. For the national games, generally it is held after once in a 4 years, 5 years. The venues will set and few tournaments are being held. Similarly, like those who are going with the team in schools, if they are NIS, they will be given more preference compared to those who are beginner and who is having a good quality, who is having a knowledge about coaching, he will only send it, he will be only going with the team. He will be only accompanying the team of that particular team. So it is compulsory to have obtain a diploma or a certificate degree in specific sports which are available in advanced institutes like NS and IS Patiala and other affiliated regional colleges. What is NIS? NS and IS Netaji Subhash National Institute of Sports. They give you a postgraduate diploma in coaching. They give you a postgraduate certificate degree in specific coaching. If you are looking earlier it was Patiala only, now Gandhinagar has also come, like Bangalore also has come, and NIS National Institute of Sports. Now they have been opened, I think Gandhinagar also, Gandhinagar, Bangalore, then was I am not from Guwahati. So their regional centers have been opened in different venues. If you want to, if you don't want to, if you are not able to go to Patiala, not studying Patiala, you can go in in the institute also and do that particular course and do that particular course of coaching from these institutes. Once you obtain a certificate from or diploma from the coaching in Patiala or affiliated institutes, you become a professional coach. You become a professional coach. Now you can go for the government jobs also as coaches or in college also where the coaches are required for teaching for making and for making of the teams and you can complete the teams as coaches. After that comes personal trainers. What is personal trainer? People have become more conscious. People have become more conscious about their health. For last few years, people have become more conscious as the gyms are being open, as gyms are opening. Now people are more conscious about their health and about their physique. Generally, when you go to gym, there are visual trainers who guide you. Okay, do this type of exercise. It will suit your body. It will reduce the fat from your body. It will reduce the obesity from your body. They will give you the diet also. They will give you the exercise also. But those who are these people who are more conscious about their physique, about their body, what will happen? They will hire personal trainers. They will hire personal trainers he will be doing job in the gym also, but he will be giving personal training at extra cost to that particular person. They will be hiring that particular trainer for their particular workout. Like all the superstars those who are in Bollywood and all that, they are hiring their own personal trainers because sometimes you have to gain weight, sometimes you have to lose weight. Sometimes you have to gain upper body, sometimes okay, like that according to the need of it, according to your need, they will make it. What to say, they will give you exercises so that the body adapts and come into the same place what you wanted. Okay, you want upper body, you want lower body, you want you want to gain weight for that particular movement, or how many weight has to be gained. So according to it, that will be planned for you. So with increased amount awareness of health issues and appreciation in healthy lifestyle, more and more more and more people are willing to take out time from their daily routine to devote to physical fitness. Earlier people okay in the morning they used to go, in the evening they used to go. But like people those are working in MNCs and all that, they don't have time. In the night also they don't know they are going for gyms. At 9 o'clock also they are going for gyms. According to their suitability, according to their adjustment, whether they are working for 1 hour, 1 hour or 1.5 hours towards in the gym, they devote their time for their physical fitness. They are devote now the people are devoting time for their physical fitness. Gyms and weight control clubs are opening up in many corners of the country, not just in the urban areas, even in the villages, not just in the urban areas, in every corner of the country now the gyms are opening. Those who can afford it hire personal trainer to improve their health and physique in the best possible way. In the best possible way. Hypertension, obesity, and diabetes are some of the diseases that makes us unhealthy. On top of the desire to prevent such disease, we live in the age of polished outward appearance. Okay, inside we are having disease, but what we want to show that we are physically fit. What we want to show we are physically fit. So we are showing something else to the public, and inside we are totally hollow. We are living with all these diseases. So everybody wants to look slim and in shape. To be successful trainer, one needs more than certificate of education qualification and a good grasp of proper nutrition. He or she must be physically fit himself only better. Generally, there are certificate courses in physical health in the field of gym and all that. With good institutions in physical fitness. Those are having diploma courses in physical fitness, they can go for the gym trainers or even they can become the managers in the gyms. So according to the need according to the need, they are different courses. 1 year diploma course in physical fitness. Once you have that course, you are successful. You are a qualified physical trainer. You are qualified physical trainer. You are having a knowledge of exercises also as well as a knowledge of nutrition also. So when you are working in a gym, you should have knowledge of exercise as well as of nutrition. Okay, which what you should give to that particular candidate so that he can reduce the weight. If he wants to gain the weight, what diet you should have. So these are some of the areas. Okay, teaching over, coaching over, personal training over. Now regarding sports broadcasting, or you can become a commentator, referee, and advisor and all that. We will be taking in our next class. Till then, children, take care, be safe. We will meet in our next class. Okay, dear students, take care.